So here I stand in a field of Freckle Face. They are a pest, quite frankly, and they've invaded our property, and I actually have to work hard to make sure that I keep it under control. It's very interesting because it has the most appropriate doctrine of signatures. It spreads, it invades, it has a little flower which we can't see now because it's not flowering time, but it has a little flower that looks like a wide open mouth that's going blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what it's for. It's for malicious gossip, for harsh words, shrill words that we speak to others in our communications. And the fact that it's a pest on my property makes me very careful about looking at how I speak my words, because I always believe that wherever a flower is growing in great profusion, well then the person who lives there needs that flower. So I've learned very much to moderate my language when I'm speaking to people, and also to apply communication without violence. So non-violent communication. It's a weed, then that's why it's so prolific. But I use a lot of essences which are weeds. The reason I use weeds is because they have a very strong life force, or else this weed would not have existed and spread so rapidly and so healthfully in an environment like this, which is a beautiful and nourishing environment for a weed that takes over. So it has, as I said before, it's got a flower that gives you a very clear significator for its use. It also has these beautiful green leaves with a classic pink spot all over the leaf. And it's a little bit like, to me, green is the colour of the heart chakra. The leaf is a little bit heart-shaped if you have a little close look at the leaf. And it's like the pink are almost like carelessly thrown. It's like careless words that we just spray out without thinking, but it impacts the heart of the person who's living. So this is to help us moderate our speech, to become conscious of, if I don't like harsh words being spoken to me, then reciprocally I need to moderate my words for somebody else. So a very beautiful plant about conscious speaking, about how we can create our reality through what we say, and not only what we say, but how we say it too. So the tone is just as important as what we say and the words that we use. So for things like covert violence in speech, for things like shouting or shrill words that we would direct to another person, and also for feeling the wounds of having shrill words spoken to us, and being able to see underneath those words, what is that person's need and what are they really trying to say to me, or vice versa, what am I really trying to say to this person? So it helps us to find the words that are softer, gentler, but that will have more impact. They'll have the impact of remaining connected instead of pushing the person away. So it's a very beautiful little flower, even though it's an ungracious pest.